Hello children, welcome to aimsindia's online classes. This is biology session. You are watching reproduction, the generating system, part 3. So far we have discussed about the vegetative propagations, asexual reproduction. For that even vegetative propagation also we have completed, and methods of vegetative propagation also we have completed. There are 4 main methods of artificial methods of vegetative propagation. They are cutting, layering, grafting, and the tissue culture. Okay, the cutting again, stem cutting and root cutting, layering, ground layering and air layering. The grafting also, several methods are there in the grafting, like tongue grafting, grafting, okay, etc. It is the method a tissue is taken from the tip of the plant, as it is composed of undifferentiated and immature rapidly dividing cells. The tissue is grown in a suitable medium containing necessary nutrients and hormones. The tissue grows to a unorganized mass. The small parts of are put in another medium, which formation of tissue culture. Unlimited of disease-free orchids, viola, chrysanthemum, and other plants. Okay, so let us proceed further. Class reproduction in ferns. Ferns also produce spores. They are also cryptogams. They cannot produce so non-foreign magnifying lens. Okay, and similar the is unicellular. Okay, what about the mushrooms? How do they grow? Mushrooms also, the spores, when suitable substratum, first they produce the mycelia, then hyphae, the body develops. Okay, these are the fern sporophyll. Microscope or with the help of a magnifying glass, you can see the structure of a spore. Okay, now come to the sexual reproduction. Here the sexual reproduction occurs in plants as well as in animals. It is the most common method of reproduction. Okay, as earlier, is male of reproductive cells gametes. The gametes are produced from the male parent produces a male gamete and the female parent produces a female gamete. Okay, male gamete is usually small with a nucleus and very little cytoplasm. The female gamete is larger, a nucleus and more cytoplasm than the reproduction where the fusion of takes place. Okay, this is very important concept. Fusion of gamete takes place by the process of fertilization. Sexual reproduction, there is no production of gametes, there is no fusion of gametes. Fertilization. This fertilization may occur inside or outside the body of the mother. That is external fertilization. Inside the mother's is the okay, fuses male. Which results in the production of zygotic nucleus. Okay, as a matter of fact, the eggs of land animals are fertilized inside the body of the mother. That is internal fertilization. The fertilized eggs start dividing and growing into the embryo. Okay, so this is the fertilization process where the sperm enters into the ovum and the nucleus of the male nucleus fuses with the female nucleus. This process is called fertilization. Okay, the external fertilization is most common in aquatic animals like most of the fishes and amphibians. The female lays a vast number of eggs in water and the male releases some millions of sperms on them in water medium. The water acts as a medium for the movement of these male gametes to reach the female gametes. As the chance of fertilization is controlled by nature, which occurs externally, hence it is inevitable to give rise to vast number of eggs and sperms, that is the gametes. Okay, so external fertilization fish, if you see, the male fish spreads the sperms over the eggs and the female fish lays the eggs. So the process of fertilization takes place outside the body of the female animal, so it is called as external fertilization. Okay, so actually why this the sexual reproduction need of sexual reproduction, if you take a fusion of from both the parents, so the zygote is formed thus possess the characters of both parents. So this also helps to bring the variations, means changes among the new individuals. So you can now understand why the children of the same parents show variation. Okay, do you find such variations in the organisms reproducing asexually? No. Okay, asexual reproduction, the offsprings which are produced by the asexual reproduction are exactly the xerox copies, exactly copies of the parents. Okay, and so for example, let's imagine if there was no sexual reproduction in man and the man could reproduce asexually, so what would be the consequences of such a reproductive process in man and other organisms? So you can't imagine. Okay, next, human beings. Let's discuss about the facts related to human reproductive system. So in sexual reproduction, there is a formation of male and female gametes by the same individual or by different individuals of opposite sex. These gametes fuse to form a new cell called zygote. Okay, all flowering plants and the higher animals, including humans, come under this category. So after attainment of maturity, all sexually reproducing organisms exhibit events and process that have remarkable fundamental similarity. So these sequential events of reproducing organism are divided into three distinct stages. What are they? Pre-fertilization, fertilization, and post-fertilization events. Okay. So in human beings, special reproductive organs have developed in males and females to carry out reproduction. The male reproductive system, human male reproductive system, consists of a pair of testes, that is a reproductive organ. They are suspended in the scrotum or scrotal sacs. A pair of ducts, each differentiated epididymis, a vas deferens, and an ejaculatory duct. Okay, and a male urethra passing through a erectile penis, and three types of glands also present. There are male system. What are those accessories? Seminal glands, a prostate gland, and a gland. Okay, glandular secretion along with the sperms is called as a semen. Okay, the male reproductive system, human males, consisting of two testes and located outside body wall. Male that produce a number that is in hundreds of millions. And a small groups of interstitial cells, or they are also called. Okay, that is the internal structure of testis. This is the male reproductive system, consisting of a pair of ducts, seminal ducts, and seminal vesicles, a pair of prostate glands. So this is the ejaculatory, okay, penis, the urethra. It is a common duct for urine and the passage of spermatozoa. Epididymis, and opens into the testis. Okay, this testis lies inside a pouch-like structure, scrotum, because the internal environment is not suitable for the spermatozoa. Spermatozoa requires less temperature, so internal temperature may kill the spermatozoa. That's why they are placed outside the body in the scrotal sacs. Okay. Lobules of testis. Each testis has several lobules, and each lobule consists of tubules called tubules. Okay. And the length is 80 centimeter. Next ducts, vas efferentia. Okay, they collect the spermatozoa from the tubules, and the vas efferentia form epididymis. Here you can see the epididymis. Epididymis are the ducts in which the spermatozoa are stored temporarily. Okay, so here in the epididymis, sperms are stored temporarily and moved into the next long duct called vas deferens. Okay, here in the and the urethra, the penis, and expel out of the body. So next, duct system, if you take the glands, accessory glands, one prostate, two with which are a fluid called semen. The semen helps the spermatozoa to survive for 20 years, and also this semen acts as a medium for the movement of these spermatozoa. Okay, the semen provides the nutrients for the sperm and helps sperms, and the sperm cell is a flagellated to move the ovum. The development of male reproductive regulated by male sex hormone, that is testosterone. Okay, the male sex hormone produced are also controlled testosterone secreted by the okay. The production of the sperms by the testes will when events occur. The men produce about 13 or 15 years and go on doing so most of their life. So decreases as they grow. Spermatogenesis, that is spermatogonia, the meiosis II, and which transform into spermatozoa. Spermatozoon is a long flagellated motile cell consisting of a head comprising of the nucleus and acrosome, neck containing and middle bearing mitochondria and a vibrisal tail. Okay. Reproductive system. The female reproductive system, a pair of ovaries, a pair of fallopian tubes, the womb, the main female reproductive organs are a pair of ovaries. Okay, two ovaries. Body. The ovum develop in tiny cells, ovary, which are called graph follicles. Matured follicle is Graphian follicle. As a follicle develops a cavity filled with fluid, each follicle contains a single ovum which is formed after the process of cell division. These are the fallopian tubes or ovarian. Follicle enclosing an ovum. Is diploid, divides by meiosis. Secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte is and a polar body. It is also haploid. The secondary oocyte again divides by mitosis into oocid, that is again haploid, and the second polar body, the ovary develops into an ovum. The ovum is a rounded non-motile cell enclosed by two coats, that is zona pulsata and the outer corona radiata. These two. Okay. When an ovum is mature, the follicle faces out. Funnel viaduct, the fallopian tube, and a tube that extends from the neighborhood of an ovary, thick walled, okay, like this. The ovary matures, the follicle, that is Graafian follicles mature. Graafian follicle release a ovum by a process called ovulation. As soon as the ovum is released, it enters into the funnel. This is the funnel of the fallopian tube, and it enters into the fallopian tube, and it stays for some time, some 24 to 48 hours, means 1 to 2 days. Wait for the male gamete to receive and to fertilize, for the process of fertilization. Okay, after that it life. The fertilization sperm would lead photos. Further we will discuss class.